mean, it's even worse and worse and worse. I have not met one person who went through significant storm surge that said they'd ever do that again. Nobody. We saw it with Ian. We lost 151 people last year with Ian. So we're going to get a lot of storm surge. So everybody, if the sheriff's, the police department, whoever, fire and rescue, emergency management is telling you to evacuate, do it now. Don't wait. There's no logic. One, you could run out of gas. It was always hard to make sure our gas stations are full. Two, the highways are going to get full. Where are you going to go? There's shelters open in every county in the state where we're going to see significant storm surge, wind, or a lot of rain where we're going to have flooding. Number two is if you're in a home that is an older home, if you're in a home if you're in a trailer park, or if you're in a manufactured home, 110, 120, 130, possibly more of wind, that can tear everything up. When I was governor, we had four major storms, and I did my best to try to do everything, get everybody out. But if you stay, nobody can help you in the middle of a storm. Don't assume a high water vehicle can get there. If it's 12 feet of storm surge, there's no vehicle that's going to get you there. So you got to take care of yourself first. I can tell you, every first responder I've met in the state will do everything they can to save your life. But in the middle of a storm, they can't get out. The wind's too high, the water's too high, and then after the fact, we're going to have flooding. And in Pasco, you have flooding not just when it happens. You have flooding. It comes over time. Over the next day or so, you have flooding. I know I've been to with the sheriff. I've been in some of the same places where you get significant flooding the day after. Don't drive into water. Don't drive in any water unless you know exactly how deep it is. And by the way, we're going to have down power lines. You touch them, it's over. We're going to lose electricity. We possibly will lose water service. We're going to lose communications. So if you're staying, all right, 7 days water, 7 days food, have your medicine, and like everybody said, make sure everybody knows where you are. I don't want to lose one person in this state. But each individual, you're the lead, not the first responders. You're the ones that are going to decide if your life's going to be safe or not. So I hope everybody takes heed of what everybody's telling you. And by the way, think about this. This storm could be a Category 3, okay? But it could be Category 5. Michael, in like less than 3 days, went from a storm to Category 5 when it hit Mexico Beach. It picked up houses and took them across the street. It took 2-story houses that it knocked the base out of them. Old wooden homes. So I assume everybody does everything they can to stay safe. I know everybody here at the emergency management team will do everything you can to tell people what's going on and evacuate people and take care of them afterwards. But if people don't heed the warning, that's when you lose lives. So, and then after the fact, down power lines, be careful power tools, be careful with generators. If you don't know how to use it, ask somebody that's done it before. Don't die from that. And the other thing was we've lost people when the water gets saturated, trees fall. And we've lost people whose trees fell on. So got to be careful. Turn over to Jack.
Thank you. And Senator Scott, thank you for coming down to Pasco again. I've been in for many storm events. When you were governor, you showed such tremendous leadership that helped the state elevate, and you helped us elevate ourselves as well. And folks, for everything the senator just said, it's absolutely true. You've got to save your life, your friend's life, your parent family's life. Watching Hurricane Ian just going down there after the fact. Even if you're in an elevated structure, you got 13 feet above the base flood elevation, it doesn't matter. You need to get out of there. If that water's coming, anything can happen. And I will tell you this, any of your cars, whatever, that are on the place, try to get them out of there as well. But get out of there, get safe, because this is going to be could be a very devastating event, and nothing looks like it's going to slow us down. I don't see any winds pushing it anywhere else. This is coming, it's coming our way. We've got to be fully prepared. And again, as the governor said, we've got to save lives. We don't lose anybody for this.
Certainly, just a couple little things. Obviously, to reiterate everything the senator and the chairman mentioned about getting out and being safe. My message back to this team as well and here, and again, just so you know, Senator, we have got the best assets here that this county has to help us not only respond, but the important thing is the recovery. As I told the team this morning, we're gonna take it on the chin here, no matter which way when what happens. And so having this team and appreciate, the offer of resources and helping us with the federal government is going to be a big player in how we recover and get business back going, get our citizens back and doing their thing. So I just appreciate everything that you're doing, and if I can borrow something from you, it's time, let's get to work, right?
Just always remember, you can rebuild that house, just can't rebuild your life. And so I remember being in Mexico Beach and talking to the day after Michael hit, and a guy was looking for his 87-year-old mom who wouldn't evacuate. Of course, she died. So we don't want to have a story like that. That's just devastating. So we take any questions?
Yep. Anybody have any questions?
By the way, afterwards, FEMA, any issues you got, I mean, I've got 9 officers in the state, so that's what their job is. So FEMA, SBA, all the federal agencies. I've talked to Secretary of Homeland Security on Monday. I talked to Administrator FEMA yesterday. I talked to the new guy running the Southeast for FEMA. They're all committed. They're already sending resources down. They're going to have thousands of volunteers down here to help you all. So there'll be others. All right. Thanks, everybody. Oh.
I just say, everybody in this room, I thank you for your service in here. This is big stuff. I'm proud of the way we're organized. I'm proud of the way we're set up and how we're going to handle this one way or the other. But our people are in good shape. So thanks for all your service, all the hard work you do. It's going to help us for the long run.
And good luck with your own families and your own houses and stuff, because it's a scary time. So take care of yourselves. Thanks, everybody.